this world? Tyrants that have hid themselves from the view of the world for a long time. Tyrants who have been controlling us through our debt, our media, our consumerist greed. But we are waking up. The people are finally seeing through the lies that have plagued our societies for centuries. Who are we? We are everyone. We are the people. We are business owners, farmers, students, police, and the military. We are brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. Male, female, straight, or homosexual. We are the average working people who believe in liberty, individual freedom, and sovereignty of our communities. Whether we are from Canada, Brazil, Ethiopia, Finland, or Japan, we all want what's best for our families, our friends, and our communities. We are the generation the world has been waiting for. We are all freedom fighters. We have become aware of who the tyrants are. We now know who the real enemy of the people is, and we will stand against all forms of tyranny, whether of the body or the mind, from now on. There is no place in our future for oppression. So, who has been oppressing the people of the world for centuries? It is the same enemy the American people fought against during their Revolutionary War. The same enemy the Palestinians are still fighting till this day. And no, it is not the Jews. The Jewish people are a beautiful people, but you must look at who created the state of Israel. There you will find our true enemy. This enemy has been in power since the time of the old dynasties of Europe. These same families have been intermarrying with each other, keeping the money and power inside their elite circle. The royal family, the Windsors, of Germanic descent. The Rothschilds of Germanic descent, who control 70% of the entire wealth of the world through their banking cartel. Along with the Warburgs and a few others, these dynasties control 95% of all financial institutions of the world, including local banks and central government banks. All interest paid throughout the world ends up in the pockets of these families. They make money out of thin air and loan it to the people of the world. The people then have to pay it back with interest. So the people are actually paying these dynasties a fee just to be able to use their own money. They also use their power through currency to control governments and militaries. They also control the majority of the world's media through loans and shareholdings. The enemy that we are dealing with is extremely powerful. We cannot take the time to fight amongst each other. The time is now to attack anywhere our enemy is. Do not hurt our local businesses. Do not destroy our local people's property. Destroy the banks. Eliminate the central banking systems. March to their homes and arrest them. Put them in cages and loot their homes. The Rothschilds in Europe and the Rockefellers in America. Those are the main threats. Do your research. Do your homework. Go online or go to your local library and research the old royal families. Research the banking cartels. Research the biggest financial dynasties in the world. Know who they are, what they do, what groups they belong to, what groups they help fund. Find out what banks belong to them. We must cut their feet out from under them. We do not need war. We do not need to be violent. We can win this war peacefully. Boycott everything that has to do with them. Take away the only real power they have, our stupidity. If we don't use their currency notes, if we don't use their banks, if we don't buy from their corporations, learn from their schools, or join their organizations, they will have no power. When they are powerless, then we are free. This is the end result we all want. The people of the world want freedom. We want the oppression to finally end. And it is coming. We are winning the battle, and soon we will win this war. We are freedom fighters. We know our enemy. We will never forgive. We will never forget. Power to the people. Death to the tyrants.